Hi everyone. Today let's talk about the unpivot and pivot column feature of Power BI. So let's understand this with a very simple example. First we'll import the data from our Excel sheet. Suppose we have a sales data. Let it load. So I'll load the sheet. So now we have our data in the second data view tab. We can view it. So let's talk about unpivot columns. So this is a very useful feature of Power BI and it's mostly used when we are importing data from Excel. So as we can see, the data does make sense here, but it would be a bit difficult to create a total of all sales combined for both the years. So let's suppose that our goal is to use this data in Power BI and we have to create 3 columns like only the month, year, both the years data should be here, like for Jan 2015 data and 2016 data below that, and the last should be the sales amount. So let's see how we'll do it. First we'll go to Home tab and click on Transform Data. So now the Power Query editor will open. Now let's go to the Transform tab, which is besides the Home tab. So here we can see that it's this Power Query editor is using the it's not using the first row as the header. So first we need to fix this. So we'll go here and we'll use this use first row as header. So now this year and 2015 2016 has shifted above. Now again to unpivot columns, we need to decide which columns we have to unpivot. So it is 2015 and 2016, and now we go to unpivot columns, and here we are. So as you can see here, this is 2015 2016 Jan values we can get side by side. Now we just need to rename this. So I'll rename this as month and just enter. It will get saved. This is the year and these are the values. So the benefit of transforming data in this manner is that now we can further we will be able to further slice the data as per our requirements, and it will be very easier to write the DAX queries for whatever function we want to perform. So now let's talk about the pivot column feature. Suppose we have a data which is like flat in nature, that means it's like not properly organized and it's difficult to identify the patterns in it. Then the pivot column feature comes handy. So suppose this is a data from a shop and we need to find out how many pieces of iPhone were sold, irrespective of whatever version or variant of iPhone it was. So for example, we want to find out the unique values of all these products. Okay. For that, let's first upload this data. We'll load the data here. And in the second tab we'll be able to see a better data view. So here we are. Now let's go to the Home tab. First we will have to transform the data in the Power Query editor. So here our data gets uploaded, but we can see that for the first row it has not been converted into the header. So for that we go to this third tab, sorry, File, Home and Transform. Transform is the third tab in Power Query editor. Go to Transform and click on the second option, use first row as headers. So now the first row value has shifted above. We can see now our data has proper titles. Now the thing which we have to perform is we have to find out how many iPhone pieces have been sold. For that we'll select this column only, and let's go to pivot column. So here the values column, I mean it will count these under iPhone 13 comes, iPhone 13 Pro is also comes under iPhone. So that's why the value in the values column, the sub product is selected, which is correct. We can see more advanced options here. There will be more mathematical functions here. Whatever we desire to see, we can click over here. So suppose just now for we want only the count function, we'll select that and we can click OK. There you go. Now we can see the total number of each product which was sold. Thank you for watching, and let me know in the comments what other tutorials you would like to see. Thanks again.